This is the case of Mike Lopez that takes place on March 13, 1998, in which Mike was brutally murdered in the city of Houston, Texas. Hi, I am Detective Dupin, and I am going to talk to you about the Mike Lopez case.
Hello? The time Mike is not with you? Said he left to a party together?
Hello, no, he left outside party before me. He said he wasn't feeling well.
Don't you know he left the party?
No, he just said goodbye and left.
Thank you so much. Goodbye. Police, my son has not come home since yesterday.
Since what time have you not arrived home?
Since last night. He went out to a party and did not return home.
We must wait 24 hours to investigate, but they will be on the lookout for a sign of you.
Where to report a body is the North Baker Law at the 64th Street next to a bar.
Let's go over there. Did you have anything to do with the person's death? Or did you see anything suspicious?
No, I was walking near the place whose through its there was no word nearby.
Alright, let's go over there, please. Wait for the police to arrive. We need to question him.
Okay.
I had never seen a case like this before. When we arrived at the scene, we began to investigate and realized that it was a homicide.
The man had been brutally stabbed in the back. On examining the body, we noticed that there were two perforations in the skull.
We saw my for the last time after the party at Joffrey. When it was over, we all were home and Mike Starrier watched Joffrey he took his summer hot time later.
That night Mike wrote in the group chat he had arrived home safely and was going to sleep, and thought he would see it the next day at school, but his mom told us that he had not returned home to sleep.
That night, Mike was the last one at the party. I insisted he stay a little longer. I offered him a drink and put drugs in him. That way it would be easy to kill him, I guess.
Everyone said you took Mike home.
I told him if he wanted a ride, but he refused. He said he would take an Uber or walk away. He was a little drunk. Maybe he got in a fight with some guy on the street.
So You decide not to take your friend home even though you knew he was drunk, knowing that something could happen to him.
I insisted, and he didn't want to.
Jeffrey's steamer shop was like I never thought he was capable of doing that to Mike.
Mike used to bother during high school. He used to make jokes, diss him, and even eat ham once. But after a while, he returned all that, and they were best friends until today. The attack on Mike must have been from someone who had a grudge against him. He must have had some hatred to hurt him that way. And it seems to me that the testimony of one of his friends explains everything. Mike abused for a certain period of time. Maybe he held a grudge against him until today and simply decided to kill him. Mike was an intelligent and funny boy, nice to everyone, always looking for ways to help others. And to think that I annoy that boy makes me sad and angry, but what happened to him? I don't think he deserved so much.
Jeffrey, today at the party, we will leave. I come back in 12 minutes because I forgot my phone and I had to stay out to eat. I was nervous and defensive. At the time, I didn't see Mike.
It appears that Jeffrey felt guilt for denying that he had anything to do with Mike's murder and that deep down he knew it was true that he had done something to Mike. So he said he would tell you what really happened that night.
I that night Mike was the last one at the party. I insisted he stay a little longer. I offered him a drink and put drugs in him. That way it would be easy to kill him, I guess.
Why did you kill him?
I wanted to have some attention. Because of him, I had been forgotten among our friends, and I was always the first. I wanted that. When the drug took the effect, I took him away from my house, so as not to make a mess. We went to a bar near my house. At that time, it is very rare that it is not open and not many people while around signs. It is somewhat dark and lonely, and that's where I killed him.
ever seen and Mike. He always seemed very keen and nice to meet. I can't imagine why summer world was to help him.
Jeffrey was convicted after his plea and under these circumstances received a sentence of 15 years in prison. His good behavior reduced his sentence by 6 years.
Mike will always be remembered by a loss. I just want to tell him I love him one last time and hug him.
I will miss his very much. He was a great friend. I didn't deserve this.